editing. See, I'll edit a video or two on Sunday, so that I have something for Monday, and I'll either edit. Should I post one for every day of the week, like Monday through Friday, or just Monday, Wednesday, Friday? What do you think, Twisted? Do you think I should do Monday through Friday and post, or Monday, Wednesday, Friday? Per day? I mean, I really only have, like... like 8 followers.
And then meet me in my classroom to
just sleep on the floor.
The severing charm. It's typically used to cut an object and can be a powerful weapon when needed.
Sebastian, it's been a while.
I think I just left you, Sharp, and you're already giving me another assignment.
My owl. I have something to show you.
First, let me thank you for what you did in the library.
Of course. Scribner tried to give me detention, but I have ways out of these things.
Well, you took the fall for me, and that counts for something.
Did you find what you were looking for?
I did, but something was missing. I'm not sure here is the best place to discuss it.
Understood. We can talk more in a moment. In the Undercroft. Not even the professors know about this place.
I said to chill at my spine.
This way.
In the shadows of the Undercroft.
There's a secret passage just here.
Are you who teaches me Bombarda? I can't remember. Oh, the Undercroft always bugs me. It, like, half the time, like, you'll do it, and then you gotta wait, like, a minute for it to register you did it.
How did you find this place?
My friend, Ominous Gaunt. He named it the Undercroft. We used to play gobstones here all the time. With my sister, Anne. She loved that infernal game. What I wouldn't give to lose to her again. I should tell you, I swore to Ominous I would safeguard this place. So please, keep this between us.
High society
He never
Fedora?
confides in anyone. But he's trusted me since the day we met.
Rustic garb.
We used to sneak in here almost daily. We've never been caught.
Oh. Oh, Wiggenweld potions, okay.
I think I've seen Ominous in potions. Or was it herbology? I've noticed that he uses his wand to navigate the castle.
He does. No idea how, though. Ominous was born blind, and no spell could reverse it. His wand seems almost sentient. Not surprising, I suppose. Ollivander always says, the wand chooses the wizard.
His wand is Ominous's wand is basically his guide dog.
About it. The Gaunts are full of secrets. I've never heard anyone else speak of it. And I've certainly never seen anyone else here. Again, mention this to no one, especially Ominous. He has no love lost for his family or their secrets, but this place is special to him.
Understood. But why does Ominous have no love lost for his family?
His father's family are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Obsessed with blood status, most of them. Ominous cannot abide them, as he'll be the first to tell you. Anyway, the Undercroft has been a perfect place to sneak off to, away from prying eyes, and even practice
Ominous
otherwise
or Sebastian?
forbidden spells.
Really?
Yeah.
Like what?
Like the blasting curse. Professors say it's not an appropriate spell to teach
not all
students.
Slytherins are about blood purity, but a lot of them are.
A proper magical education ought to include all magic.
But
my thoughts exactly. A spell
I think
like
the reason Sebastian is in Slytherin, 1, I think his family was.
Such spells should be
but 2 is he's very ambitious.
To be fair,
Like,
I'm
in his
admittedly
ambition
partial to more
to
fiery
fix his
forms of magic,
sister,
but
he
you
lets
should
nothing
learn
get
it.
in his way.
I can teach it to you safely here.
Literally nothing.
It may take a while to get the feel for it. Mimic my wand movement.
Oh, I'm getting Confringo. Yes!
Very well.
Thought it was Bombarda, but no, I'm getting Confringo. Oh, that's the best. That's what I need. Confringo is like the spell I use the most.
You're getting it. Ready to actually try it out?
Yes, let me just swap out that spell. Same with there, because now once you get Confringo,
Stick to the
Incendio
target
is
stuff.
basically fucking useless.
Best to keep the Undercroft intact. Have a go at those candelabras. Both have their uses, but I think you'll find that nice work. That's it.
Well, no, you have to progress through the
Well
story.
done.
It is by far my fucking favorite spell of all of them.
I have to say, I enjoyed that.
The first time Ominous and I practiced Confringo, we singed our eyebrows.
I would have paid to see that.
I swore we'd never live it down. To this day, there's something about that spell that's addictive.
What? Huh?
You're gonna guess who fucking mattress me?
Oh, the devil.
What's it called, man?
This is exactly the type of magic I've been hoping to learn.
There's more where that came from. Been practicing similar spells here for ages. Although,
her ears were burning.
About every one. Haven't been here in some time. It's not the same without Anne.
I'm sorry about your sister. If there's anything
I look so
I can
conservative
do-
because I'm just wearing
Perhaps
so
when
many
I next
clothes.
head to Feldcroft, you could come along. Meet Anne. She could use some cheering up.
I love Sebastian as a character so much.
Just let me know when, and I'll meet you.
Oh, she misses Hogwarts. She's been stuck at home with our guardian, Uncle Solomon. Unfortunately, you'll have to
Send
meet him
your
too.
quest to my
Well,
Facebook.
meeting a new student will be precisely what she needs.
I shall look forward to it.
Oh.
Cheers. By the way, what was it you
No, I
couldn't
love
discuss out
Sebastian
in
as
the
a
hall
character
earlier?
so much.
I'm not sure where to start.
You said something
But
was
certain
missing from what you
characters
found
in
the
his
library.
story
I assume it's to do with what you told me. About the
piss me off
Portkey
so
and
much.
Gringotts and Ranrock.
Nothing gets past you.
And not even certain side
And
characters,
yes,
it's just
it
a
is.
certain side
As
character.
I'm sure you suspect, there is a bit more to all of this.
I'm listening.
Like, levels of umbrage I want to Avada Kedavra.
You must promise to keep this between us.
I trusted you with knowledge of the secret Undercroft. You can trust me.
All right. I can see traces of ancient magic.
Ancient magic? I don't know what I was expecting to say, but it wasn't that. What does that even
Another
mean?
thing is
Honestly,
that
I'm
they dropped
not
from the
entirely
game so
certain.
they could release it
All I
sooner.
know is that I can see
Was,
whispers
you know how
of
in
an old
Fable they
magic that
have,
hardly
like,
anyone
a,
else can.
a
Figured I
morality
think that
spectrum?
Ranrock has somehow found a way to harness that magic's power.
Are you
He
telling
gave
me
a
that
summoner's court, like a
goblins may
moth
be
to a
wielding some
frame,
sort of wizard
and
magic?
Professor Hackett's.
That's what we're trying to find out.
So you're
And this
basically where I
ability of
was at the
yours,
beginning of this stream.
Does it allow you to wield this magic too?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Well,
No.
when you do know, tell me. I've been studying archaic forms of magic for ages. Perhaps we can help each other. In the meantime, with both Rookwood and Ranrock after you, I suspect a bit more time practicing the blasting curses in order. Spend as much
Well,
time
you're
here
playing
as
as
you'd like.
Hufflepuff, so you'd be
And
going
remember,
through, like, the Auror
keep
to do the
this
Jackdaw
place
quest.
between us.
And as a Hufflepuff,
When I
Hufflepuff is
head
the
to
only
Feldcroft, I'll send you an owl.
house that actually goes to Azkaban. Come on, game. I don't know why it takes you so long to register. I want to leave and or go into the Undercroft. Oh, hello, Ominous.
Hello, Sebastian. Wait. You there? I can hear you.
Oh, hello. Ominous, isn't it? I believe we have potions together. And herbology?
I recognize that voice. Heard you talking to Gareth Weasley in potions class. You're the new 5th year. Did you just come from the Undercroft? How did you get in there?
Actually, Sebastian brought me there. But he made it perfectly clear to keep quiet about it.
That rat! You breathe a word about this place to anyone, and not even your precious Professor Fig will be able to help you. My father is friends with the headmaster.
I'm also not the biggest fan of Ominous, but like,
connection if I need to.
I kind of wish I didn't. I figured out was Klaus.
Trust me, Ominous. I won't say a word.
Why should I trust you?
You
just betrayed Sebastian.
Oh, you would have picked Slytherin?
I was trying to defend him. He was clear that this was a secret place.
Well, don't worry. After I finish Ravenclaw, we're doing Slytherin
He's a
next.
good friend.
I don't need you to tell me about my oldest friend. Thank you very much.
Ominous, I just meant...
I know what you meant. Sebastian gets himself in enough trouble. He doesn't need your help.
In the beginning, I don't really like Ominous. Ominous gets better as time goes on, but he's still just very much like, Ominous, do you need a tampon? Like, that's how I feel when I talk to Ominous. I'm like, bruh, chill the fuck out. I did that one, right? It didn't light up, so I'm assuming yes. Oh, I still have the speech bubbles.
And a historian's uniform. It was brilliant.
You're who I need to talk to. Hello, Professor Ronan.
Professor, do you have time to chat?
I always have time for my students. How may I help you?
I wondered if I might ask how long you've been teaching at Hogwarts.
Well, it's been what now? 7 swift years. Time does fly because we have fun. Essential in my opinion. An eager, positive, and confident mind is the most open to knowledge, I find.
Some of the professors may not agree with your approach.
Well, each of us has our own style, I suppose. Some in the teaching field believe that hard work and dedication are the only keys to success. But they forget what drives those things. If one cannot fathom why some would expend energy on gobstones, then one is blind to the enormous power of play.
And that's why you teach the way you do.
Precisely. I strive to be the sort of professor that I would have enjoyed in school. My experience was less cheerful.
Perhaps you wouldn't be who you are without that experience.
Had I received a more traditional education, well... Enough about my student days. You are here now, and it would be a shame if you didn't enjoy it.
I'll do my best, Professor. Thank you for the advice.
You
What
are
was
most
that?
welcome. Try to have a bit of fun today. Huh?
What?
Revelio.
Oh, yeah. You're not wrong, sir. You're not wrong. 'Twas bound to happen.
Well done. Galleons and a
You can't escape it forever, as much as we wish we could.
I just wish you learned to fucking grow.
You can't teach that to some people. Some people are forever cursed with stupidity.
I don't know.
Duct tape can fix a lot of things, but it can't fix stupid. But it can make it quieter.
Well, it could. You can murder stupid with duct tape.
Professor Weasley?
I don't know, you just duct tape over. It's quiet now. You've quieted the stupid.
Somewhere away from prying eyes.
I'm tempted when you get off here.
Hmm?
I go to bed
Oh yeah.
since I have to be up at 9 o'clock.
Yeah. You gotta be up early. Oh, the room of requirement. Hmm. Alright, I have to go through all this shit.
Forgive me, the headmaster stopped me and I... Merlin's beard. I see you've wasted no time. Well done. Shall we?
After you, Professor.
She's like, you going first. I don't want to die.
What is this place?
This is the Room of Requirement. It only appears when one is in real need of it. Ordinarily, a student might stumble upon this room entirely by accident. If ever. I'd only planned to suggest to you how to find it by walking past that bit of wall, focusing on what you need. But you've managed to reveal the room on your own. While I'm here, we should take advantage of the moment. Now, where is Deke? He must have sneaked past and gone ahead.
Deke, Professor?
The house elf I was speaking to in my classroom your first day. Thought he might help you use the room once you found it. There's no chance I'm clambering over this mess. This presents the perfect opportunity to teach you Evanesco, the vanishing spell. You can cast Evanesco to vanish certain objects, such as these chairs and other things here in the room. I suggest you practice the wand movements first, then you can clear the chairs away. Splendid.
Let's put it on this one. Ha-cha.
Cast Evanesco on those chairs.
Wrong button. There we go.
Excellent work.
Ooh, moonstone.
Note that you are now in possession of Moonstone. We shall discuss its uses later. Let's move on.
Alright, Professor.
Where in Merlin's name is that elf?
Hey, I waited for you here, where perhaps you
Goodness.
were assigned a few more inches
My
of parchment
old
than you'd
school
expect. Let me know if you want to try to meet against
I wondered where that
CVT.
had got to. Can't believe it's still here. I'll just take a quick look at this. Give you an opportunity to explore on your own until we locate Deke.
Yes, Professor.
Can't you keep it down? Some of us are trying to rest.
Revelio.
I hope I don't get sick.
I hope you don't get sick either. Oh, too much milk? Tummy said no?
My tummy hurts.
Your tummy hurts? Oh, that's no good.
It
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if the milk is bad or I just don't feel
Mm-hmm.
and then hopefully be able to sleep off.
Okay.
And if I don't, I'm just not going to dance because I don't.
Yeah. There. Light sunhouse.
I woke up this morning and I looked out and the last night I still had allergies. My nose was stuck. Or
Hope this isn't as precarious as it looks.
I'm just glad I went to
Revelio.
No, not. That's not helpful, you worthless pile of tin.
Mm-hmm. But if another room thought I needed a bath, cheeky thing. Oh no, hit it from here? Okay, can't hit it from here.
How does anyone other than a house elf manage to get around in here?
Revelio.
was that? Was that a golden snitch?
Perhaps you should summon your wits and find out.
Mm-hmm.
Sleep pilot 3012.
Mm-hmm.
Please give me 8 hours.
Ravenia.
Yeah.
If I feel like crap, I'll just...
Yeah.
Revelio. I hope that house elf can find us in here.
I literally weren't my minutes to the store today because it was that bad out.
Yeah. Well, you're closer to the border, right, on that side?
I'm literally the only thing between
Yikes! Careful!
Huh?
Yeah, and New York's fucking, like...
Oh, there you are. Wait right there.
Nothing but
Deke
smoke.
will come to you.
They canceled the goddamn game.
Yeah, well, no, you don't want to play in that. That's, like, a hazard.
Ah,
That's, like, COPD in, like, an hour.
Apologies, Professor Weasley. Deke was looking through some of what's appeared in the room since Deke was last here. Is this the student?
Indeed it is.
Deke is honored to meet you.
Deke has been a friend since I was a second year. We discovered this room together. I mentioned you to Deke. We believe that you might be able to benefit from this room like I did. Deke, would you be so kind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. The Room of Requirement will always be equipped for the Seeker's needs. It's unplottable, so won't appear on any map. Most happen upon it by accident, if ever. Deke's seen students in need of an extra file for potions stumble upon the room filled with them. You seem to have accessed it in its form as the Room of Hidden Things.
I was thinking about needing a place away from prying eyes. Brilliant.
Oh, that explains it then.
What I need specifically is a place where I can catch up on my schoolwork without distraction.
Well then, the room can provide you with precisely that. Now, it's time to focus on what you need. Just close your eyes. Imagine the room precisely as you need it. The room will do the rest.
So that would be terrifying. Because the place is coming down. But it's just revealing the room.
You've given yourself quite a canvas to work with. I look forward to seeing what you do with the space. Ah, and it seems the room has provided you with a desk of description. Excellent. It can identify unfamiliar items of clothing. One should always understand the effects of anything in which one is clothed. You'll find plenty of items of clothing that need to be identified. The desk will be an invaluable resource.
I imagine the desk of description will come in handy.
It will. I hope you'll take advantage of it. Now, I'll give you a brief lesson in conjuring. The room might not provide everything you need on its own.
Conjuring?
Yes, the magic of creating or conjuring objects. I'll teach you.
I don't think I've ever missed that before. It's only because my X buttons fucking doesn't work half the time.
Very good. When conjuring more complex objects, you'll need what's called a spellcraft. Spellcrafts are like recipes. They list the ingredients or resources needed to conjure a particular object. You should have acquired some for a potion station and potting table from tomes and scrolls in Hogsmeade.
I did. Where can I find the resources I need?
While resources such as Moonstone can be obtained throughout the Highlands, it's much safer and easier to purchase them. They can also be collected by vanishing objects in the room, such as the chairs you vanished earlier. In fact, you should have enough resources for now.
I see. Can I regain resources by vanishing something I've already conjured?
You can indeed. Quite perceptive. Why don't you give it a try? Go ahead and conjure the potion station and potting table. You should find both familiar, since they'll resemble the ones you've already used to study magical plants and brew potions in class.
Potions. Yep.
You can use these whenever you need to brew potions or grow plants. Presuming, of course, you've collected any seeds or potion ingredients you need in Hogsmeade or outside the castle grounds. Deke will be here to answer any questions you may have. Do not underestimate his insights.
I will be sure to speak with Deke if I need anything. Thank you.
Good luck. I shall linger a bit longer in case you'd like to learn another transfiguration spell for use in the room.
I undid that one because I want to, instead of doing a 1 pot, I wanted to do a 3 pot.
Come and see me as soon as you can. I've returned from a rather unproductive trip to the Ministry.
I would like to
Helping your
know
team.
Mandrake. And... not grass.
I would like to teach you Wingardium Leviosa. It can be used to levitate objects for a short time. Once you've completed a few prerequisite tasks, do see me after class.
Then we'll get this. I'm building it like this until I can get more of the rooms, because I liked how I set it up on my Hufflepuff playthrough, and I'm gonna do that again just with I'm gonna do it that way again, just with the different styling, so that the place is more Ravenclaw-esque. Got those two. I'm not gonna get too crazy with stylings just yet. Potion station.
I'm ready for the next lesson, Professor.
Very well. First, you'll need to gather some Moonstone. You can acquire it by vanishing items here in the Room of Requirement, or you can gather it carefully outside of the Hogwarts grounds. Return to me once you've gathered enough, and we shall begin the lesson.
Yeah, I already have enough.
I have the Moonstone you requested, Professor.
Good. Then we may begin your lesson. You can conjure more than potions and herbology tables. Conjuration can be used to decorate this space to your liking. Why don't you try it on the walls and floor?
Oh, right, that's okay. So it's utility. wall hangings. So there's this flower box. There. Oh, wait, I can't. That. Get the small bug and just shrink it. And there. Sweeting.
Good work. Shall we move on?
I've conjured everything I can. What's next, Professor?
I think you're ready to take on alteration. The altering spell will allow you to customize any conjured item. You can change the colors, patterns, and styles of your furniture to suit your taste. Let's get started, shall we? Watch closely as I demonstrate how to perform the altering spell.
I missed it? The fuck?
Just aim your wand at any conjured item and perform the altering spell to customize it.
Color. I want me to alter something.
Nicely done. Now you're ready for something a little more advanced. You can use the altering spell directly on the room's architecture. Try these new designs on the floor or balcony.
Deke's no herbology professor, but some plants here seem to be ready to harvest.
All through the balcony or the floor? That's the archway. There's no switch back.
Don't you think? Deke, would you mind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. Professor Weasley showed Deke.
Professor Weasley said I should ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
Moonlit ambiance.
I would like the room to feel as if it's being lit by the moon.
Oh, sounds perfect.
Beautiful.
Quite a difference. Of course, you needn't keep this style if you don't like it. You can always ask Deke to change it back. Now you have learnt a good bit about alteration.
Thank you, Professor. The room is full of possibilities.
Indeed. No matter how much time I spend here, the room always manages to surprise me. An even bigger space.
How did that happen?
The room equips itself to your needs. It must have sensed that you needed more space to practice spellcasting. If you'd like to customize the space further, you can use these spellcrafts. You'll find more of them both inside and outside the school.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep an eye out.
Good. I'll leave you to it. This is your space now.
Once I have better spellcrafts, I'll set up the room how I like it. For right now, I got the basics of what I need. Cold herbology trophy. Adjusting screens. Okay. Stretch. 60 for the 4. High Society Fedora. You know, that's kind of cute. But just don't think a fedora is really my style. What is that? Potioner's cap. Oh my god. You know what? I like it. We're going to keep it. Finish anything for handwear. 946. Glaces. 44. 61. Change the glasses to what I'm really good for. And then my neckwear. 49. What does the mauve look like? I'll do that there. You know? I'm going with the blue right now, so let's switch to the mauve. Cloaks and robes. 28, 44, 12. Okay, nothing better there. Here we have 45 and 53, and that's not better anyways. We did unlock. So there's the rustic garb. There's this brave voyager garb, which if I take this off, what does that look like? Yeah, I'm fine with that underneath. change the appearance back to what it was, though. Just wait. Or do I? I just make it disappear. I kind of like to look at that. And then, but we will change the scarf to be Ravenclaw-esque. Yes. So we still represent. What's this one? Nope. This is damage bonus versus enemy shields, or stupefy deals direct damage on impact. Yes. Not yet, because it's gotta go here, and here. Look at that. Collections, conjurations. Look at all these things I've learned. Back up. Go here. Okay, what's sharp time? Acquire and use an invisibility potion, and acquire and use a thunder potion against enemies. I forgot thunder potion? Against enemies, okay. Defendo. Oh, right. And then acquire and use venomous detector, and acquire and use magic on multiple enemies simultaneously. Got it. And now report Professor Fig. So I'll do those. What is my stream of my daughter? Welcome to go. Let's speak Professor Fig. And that'll be... Once that's done, that'll be our stream. More practice. That's not ready yet. Okay. This is the way. To the astronomy tower. Do 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 do. Lonely Pip is over here now that I can talk to. Up front there's the trophy room, so I don't need to go there.
Revelio.
Got called on to read out loud the history of magic that day.
Oh, just like, okay.
Italians and a historian.
Oh, I can talk to you again?
Professor, what did you mean when you said your education wasn't traditional?
I had bet myself a butterbeer you'd be back to ask about that. It seems I've earned myself a trip to the Three Broomsticks. My father insisted rather adamantly that fun had no place when it came to learning. I struggled with his rather Socratic method of teaching, made no progress with even the simplest spells until I made a game of it. As the process itself became a source of joy, I was able to better retain what I was being taught. I realized then how much fun was to be had in learning, and I decided to become a professor so that I may pass that joy along.
I, for one, am glad. I very much enjoy your class.
Delighted to hear. Now, I shall not keep you from your studies, nor time with your fellow students, both of which are invaluable to your education.
Nice.
Revelio.
I missed. Give me that. There we go.
Revelio.
I was hoping to see you.
Hello, Professor Fig.
You're back.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away. Your friend, Mr. Ollivander, sent me an owl asking for help finding an heirloom wand that was stolen from him.
He did he?
And so I went to the owlery, like he said, and there were all these statues.
What do you mean, statues? In the owlery?
Yes, which led me to a secret hideout where I found Richard Jackdaw's ghost.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book. The room is called the Map Chamber, by the way, and a portrait of Percival
I look like
Rackham
a genuine
awaits us there.
explorer. It's beautiful.
Professor Rackham. I look forward to meeting him. How did this Jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
Oh, Peeves. To think it was beneath us all this time. This looks promising.
Beautiful and magical.
A map. There's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent. If only you were here to see this.
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal, as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the Map Chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
You and your friend Charles spoke of the portkey, and of trials you'd created for one who sees traces of ancient magic.
Precisely. Charles is another of the Keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until, perhaps, now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Shall we have a look? I know that tower. It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
It looks familiar. Perhaps your young friend is more well-traveled than you might think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I can.
Until then, be careful, and do not tell anyone where you're going.
Okay. Well, I think...
It's time you learned, Glacius, the freezing spell. It is an efficient way to cool down a heated situation. But first, I will need you to complete a few tasks. Once you've done that, come and see me.
I think we're going to leave this streaming session here. Everybody have a good night.